Alright, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you another Final Fantasy XIV video. This time we're going to be healing through Castrum Meridianum. And it is the first time that I have ever done this as a healer. But I think it's pretty simple. Although I don't think... Oh, that doesn't seem like a good thing to happen during this time. I saw my tank's health getting low. Oh god. There we go. So we'll be in healer mode, I guess. Put regen on both of the tanks, and that might be all we need. I remember this as a tank, and it's a pretty simple dungeon overall. But from a healer perspective, I've never done it. So we're going to focus mostly on just healing here, because we have a ton of DPS anyway. And I'd rather be safe than sorry. Essentially, it's just a whole bunch of big AoE pulls. And besides that, pretty simple. Did that person just teleport? Looked like it. So here we're gonna do a little bit of holy. Oh, hold on. He's going right into the boss. Okay. There's big major cutscenes in this dungeon, so you won't really have a chance to watch them. If you do, you'll get locked out of the fight. This is before Square realized their mistake of putting like big-time story cutscenes in the middle of dungeons and right before boss fights and things like that. Since then, they've done much better. So we're just going to stay near the tank here. There's ads coming from everywhere, but we're going to stay close to the tank in case we pull someone. You know what, we'll throw out... Oh, we're going to get hit here a couple times, probably. And I don't even know what's going to happen there. Looks like we probably were going to eat a couple shots, but I guess we're fine. And off we go. I mean, that was the first boss. So we'll drop down the disposal chute. Yeah, these cutscenes are pretty annoying. It's a pretty silly oversight by the developers to include all this stuff in the middle of dungeons. Especially if, like for me, my first time through here, I didn't give a shit about the fight. I wanted to see all the cutscenes, because there was some crazy stuff. Like, the story is exploding at this point. The whole reason why you're in here is major story elements. It's not like Brayflock's long Stop, where the whole reason why you do that dungeon is so you can get a piece of cheese that you need with a specific type of wine. You know? Alright, we got huge pulls coming here, so we're going to use Divine Seal into regen. We'll give a regen to the other tank as well in case he decides to get hit. And I'll give myself a regen too, because I did get hit. And we'll come over here, we'll do a Medica 2 to give everybody a different type of regen that I don't think is as strong as the actual regen. And now we'll just monitor the situation here. The tanks might take damage pretty heavily here because of all the enemies that are hitting them, but actually it looks like the tanks are taking no damage. In fact, we are taking more damage than anyone else, really. Let's throw a few cures out for our DPS. And there we go. Dealt with. This tank's got a sprout icon, but he knows what he's doing. So you come up here because you need to do this. And someone will do that on the other side as well. I used Divine Seal. I was just able to get a regen off before it expired. I don't know. This is actually another question for you guys if you know. When you use Divine Seal and you have it for however long the buff lasts for, if you use regen right before Divine Seal expires, does that regen get a full dose of Divine Seal extra power? Or does the regen effect only have that extra dose while Divine Seal is actually active on your character, and once it expires off, it goes back to like normal regen? I don't know about that. It'd be good to know though. Alright, so we're approaching the second boss here. And we're going really quickly here, guys. This type of dungeon, people love to speedrun it. And most of the time, you're just ignoring all the mechanics. I think here we can actually do some damage. We'll fight this thing. Avoid the AoEs. Alright, I'm going to Divine Seal, regen this guy, as well as give him a Cure 2. Like, people are tethered together here. I don't even know what that means. The boss is already dead. Again, story, important things happening. Bum, 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 bum. And off we go. Give everybody stone skin, why not? So I think he's probably gonna pull everybody here, yeah. So he's gonna need another Divine Seal regen combo. Now DPS can get in these cannons and fire it at the group to kill these enemies even faster. And a lot of times you'll see DPS sort of stay back here. The tank should pull these enemies back, but they don't always do that, so something to keep in mind. Looks like, for example, this tank is not going to do that. What happened? Oh. I guess we're gonna run. I think there's another section of those guns. Okay, so definitely gonna need to heal this guy here. I think I'm gonna get hit by this. There we go. Everything died. And again, we're just flying through this. Now we have to wait for Sid. We're going so fast that Sid is going to take forever to get here. There he is. He's trying. Then we'll have another decent fight here. Man, in the dungeons that I'm doing now, with my paladin, we fight like 3 of these things at once. There's a whole bunch of ads here that need to die in order to be able to damage this dude anymore. Come over here and use a little bit of holy action. Holy does very quickly drain your MP, so you'll want to be at least a little bit careful with it. Dropping some frames in this area. You know what? I actually think I remember that in this exact dungeon when I was tanking it, I was dropping some frames. Oh, we need if we're gonna be doing damage, we need cleric stance on. And now we're gonna heal our party up a bit. Never mind. We'll get a cutscene. He's gonna pull this Colossus dude over here so we can use the guns on him. Very useful. He will die much quicker just getting shot by guns. You can already see that happening there. Just keep continuing on. Pop a few holies here. Oh, never mind. Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay. I think I remember seeing this before. You can aggro everyone there and then jump down, and then aggro everyone up here as well. Hopefully the cutscene skips fast enough here so I can heal the tank. Like, that's really weird. That would even be like a thing in this game. The potential to allow your tank to die because a cutscene popped up and your computer's not fast enough to load it or to cancel it. Or if, you know, you're a new player and if you actually were interested in the cutscene, like, I know you can come back and watch the cutscenes from your inn, and that's what they would recommend that you do, but still, not everyone's gonna do that. Like I said, my first time through, I was a tank, and I watched all of them, and they just completed it without me. Oh, there's another generator that needs to get destroyed somewhere. Well, do a little damage to this guy. Yet another cutscene. Big explosion. We still have to fight these. And I think this is the final boss. Now, I remember when I came in here with the tank, I had no real idea the mechanics, and I think somebody explained it in the comments, and I already forget. Somebody marked that area with A. Yeah, see, I'm damaging. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'll load the cell side. I'm actually just going to sit back and watch. Because I don't really know. It's got something to do with these cannons, and you're supposed to fire them. You have to come pick up a missile, I think, and load it. Let's see. So if I click on this, people are loading missiles. I don't know what these hands are doing. But yeah, when you load the missiles, you can shoot these. But clearly, I don't understand what's happening here. The same thing happened last time, too. But somehow, someway, people are loading these missiles into these cannons and firing them at the boss. And that's the only way you can actually damage this boss. Protect the loaders from enemy fire. There we go. I'm helping. I don't exactly know. Hey, excuse me. The machine is not loaded. Yeah. You can sense the confusion here. When you click on them, it seems like nothing happens. So I don't know. Or is this what this is doing? I click on that, it makes the hand grab a missile or something, and then the hand will load it? I don't know. Boss is almost dead. And there you have it. The final boss always confuses me. And I'm pretty sure, the embarrassing thing is, I'm pretty sure somebody told me when I went through here with the Paladin how it's actually done. But I don't remember. But now it's an actual boss fight, so we can actually DPS her down. Might not even have to heal the tank. But we will. I think we can burn her down before we have to worry about anything else. Yeah, there we go. And that is gonna do it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. This one is a very chaotic dungeon. It's really hard to kind of explain what's going on, especially when you're a healer and you're just following everyone everywhere. But, yeah, that's how it goes. So that was Castrum Meridianum from the healer perspective. Hope you guys enjoyed. In the next one, we're going to be doing another one very similar to it. The Praetorium, which is also an 8-man dungeon, also Imperial themed, and big story implications, and also somewhat chaotic as well. So we'll do that one next week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you then.